The Traveler presents Wiki Warcraft 2. We do have here, ladies and gentlemen, game number 6. We thought it was a best of 5. It's a best of 7 for the Wiki World Championship of Chop 2v2 of the world. $1,000 put up by Tora. Special thanks to Tora for putting the $1,000 for big cash prizes. Tora always puts up all the Tora big cash prize tournaments to make the Wiki Warcraft 2 World Championships purse possible. Big shout out to a T-Man. I am T-Man Twitch TV, which we are courtesy of here, ladies and gentlemen. And the game starts. We have Noise up at the top left-hand corner, and in the mid, it looks like Teaboy. Both of these players gonna be unimpeded, and this is gonna be a straight up game. This is the final game, perhaps, if Teaboy and Noise are not able to make the comeback that we. And I don't believe he's even hopping. Maybe he is. He likes to play hopscotch. Indeed, he is a hopscotch playing here as T-Man. Once known as T-Boy, was always been the world champion for a chop, and he's trying to grab himself yet another world championship ring. Builds that town hall. He's also trying to grab that $1,000 big cash prize that Tora puts up here. Looks like the hop of Noise is going to be contested. Noise getting a couple of peons being hopped in there. He's choosing to go for the barracks, but the peons likely going to produce towers. That, however, is going to significantly slow down. Or is that a town hall over there? Who knows? I think it is two guard towers. Noise having his base guard towered up, and the hop is possible, but the hop is unimpeded for the current dominating world champion. He's one behind in this series, but I think he just likes to build the suspense up before he makes the comeback and crushes his opponents 1v2, no problem. We did see 2 games ago, Noise 1v2 them with the greatest of ease, but it's going to be difficult for the Polish players, perghozen and Maciek, to 1v2 double up. Oh, here's Red actually making the first move. Is it a catapult here from Red? And it's perghozen. Perghozen not considered to be as good at Maciek. But as I said earlier, perghozen had to do a backflip in the air after the missile shot down his airplane. He evacuated. He took out his phone and he, viewed all the clouds around him. And he said, I'm still coming to this Wiki Warcraft 2 World Championship. I'm not going to miss out on that $1,000 that Tora put up. And that is why perghozen is here at the making the life of our current reigning dominating world champion T-Boy kind of a little bit worse, as cannon towers were on the table. Cannon towers and catapults, and T-Boy getting perghozen. Tier number 2, however, for T-Boy, but he's just now being able to produce his first catapult. Tier number 3 on the way. He's definitely going to need to survive, however, so he's going to now enforce the barracks and build many a barracks to build himself some more ballistas. Even going to produce a defensive tower, upgrade his ballistas, and he's hoping he's going to have enough barracks here to hold off this offensive. He's not going for any dwarfs, however. Just a lot of ballista, and here it is, ladies and gentlemen, tier number 3 from our hero from Poland. His go by the name of Gemini or T-Boy, but nobody's ready for T-Boy. There's the first. Let me get this out of here. There's the first mage tower, and he's going to produce another mage tower here. 3-block building, and the first ballistas enter the battlefield. It's been an artillery battle as of yet. No goblin sappers. A peon bravely up there to chop himself. Oh, and he pays for it with his life. As 3 catapults probably devastatingly upgraded, but the Blizz is on the way here, just beginning his blizzard upgrade. And he's going to choose to double down on the barracks. He's probably going to want dwarves in the future, but right now he's content on just surviving because that assault from red was pretty devastating early on. He does have tier number 3, but teal was able to win the spot hop. OMG, here comes death and decay from our opponent. Still no goblin sappers, however. And there's the first sapper, and there's the bust through. Immediately walled off, but the forces of red are a-coming. Might have been a mistake for red to do that perghozen. However, I mean, he had to open it up eventually, but this is going to allow Teaboy to make offensive maneuvers of his own. He might get invisibility as he did not do last game, but did do the first game. So it's going to be interesting to see exactly what strategy he uses. But now that the forces are busted open without dwarfs, he's still able to even begin to make an offense. So if red had, well, here comes 2 more goblins, and this is why he's chose to open it up. Because the goblin sappers are so effective offensively. Fast DK's working out well for Noise, however. And Noise doing very well, even though he lost the hop. Looks like he gained the technology advantage, so we'll see if he's able to capitalize on that. Looks like Noise isn't doing too bad. All players far away from mining, just surviving off their initial. And Teal is really taking it to Noise, actually. Noise is on the back foot. It's going to be very difficult for him to get any kind of mining off, especially with Teal being that offensive in his right up in his face with these assaults. Not a lot of wood choppers. I think Noise might be out of it here. Teaboy is barely going to be able to get some mining of his own. Will his opponent run out of resources? 6,000 gold in the bank. The fight continues on. And pushing slowly towards chopping is Teaboy. And he's just trying to maintain this defensive perimeter, fighting against ogres, fighting against goblin sappers and everything. 700, that's the last of his buckaroos. He's going to have to start mining here. Looks like Pink going to try to share some mining here. Quick blizzard on these 3 ogres, going to push them off only temporarily. There is another mage back here for defense, and there it is, ladies and gentlemen. He can start his now mining. Both players actually going to be able to mine very slowly, likely. Or that was a hop in, perhaps? No, doesn't seem so. There's a chopped in through path, but that's going to allow Teal to target the gold flow of purple. And neither of the other teams, the Polish players, are anywhere or have any threat towards their gold flow whatsoever. But if they're not mining, they could just lose the game outright. Likely they are, however, mining. And out of gas, he seems. Oh no, he really needs to get himself a mage up. He's going to re-wall or not, and this is going to be devastating as the DKs move in. This is GG, the end of the tournament. The Polish players, Maciek and perghozen, the new Wiki Warcraft 2v2 world champions in the game of Chop. Yeah, this doesn't seem like there's going to be another game after this, so Teaboy losing with Noise, and that's the GG girl generation. I don't thank you guys all for tuning in next time. We have another Wiki World Championship game brought to you by Tora and his big cash prizes.